Hey, we are live. Good. Hey, Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com. Why haven't I been on here? Why did I skip the entire first quarter of going live? Because, and this is major, we're talking about mindset moments, right? So, October, November of last year, I went through what you may never go through. You may be far beyond me in your awesomeness and perfection. I am not perfect. Every holiday season, I get super introspective and super emotional, missing my hero, my great grandfather, my great grandmother. These are two people who made Brooklyn a destination for me every year and every chance I got as a child growing up. Then on top of that, during COVID, lost my grandfather, who was my first employer, my first mentor, my first hero. Right? Okay, great. So went through all that, and while I'm in this super introspective period, I am doing this thing called thinking. I'm doing the self-critical thing. I'm doing where the hell is my life going? And why am I the one, who is behind the wheel? And am I behind the wheel? Am I letting life happen to me? Am I a product? Am I a result of fate? Or am I a captain of my own sea? And I'm like, you know what? No, no, I love what I do. I'm fucking amazing at it. And but there's this up and down. You're like super busy with clients, or you're like hooty hooty hoo, wah, wah, wondering where the next client is coming from. And that sucks. Mm, that is really good coffee. That is from Cameroon via the California Coffee Company, Rasan Nichols. Great guy. Love him. Not because I'm his mentor, but because he's a great guy. Anyway, back to the subject. So I'm like, the up and down of business. Why? Why does that happen? Why does it happen to me? I actually try to be a better person than I was the day before. I work super hard. Blah blah blah. That's life. So I had to like really like put pen to paper, and I mean pen to paper, and rip apart my entire business model, rip apart my strengths, rip apart my weaknesses. I had to force myself to look at my business objectively. Jesus Christ, it felt impossible. But it wasn't impossible because I got it done. And I realized during this process, I'm talking to friends, I'm talking to colleagues, I'm talking to peer mentors, I'm talking to people who are up the food chain from me. All right. I'm having these conversations about what is going on in my head and in my heart with people who I believe, and I still believe, actually care about me, right? Okay, great. So, what did I come up with? I came up with a fact, right? We live in an egocentric society. That is what it is. We live in an egocentric society at this time. So, if you and what you offer pricks at people's ego, right? I am a sales consultant. I am amazing at helping people generate more revenue. But if you say, well, you call me when you need help with sales, well, that means you have to be humble enough to admit you need help with sales. It's very hard to sell anything if the bridge between the value you offer and the impact you can have is called humility. It's really hard to sell anything where that person has to be humble enough to stand up and sign up for that help. So we pivoted, reached out to best friend in Atlanta, reached out to a couple other people very close to me and dear to me, and I, through partnerships and strategic alliances, I didn't turn into some, Amazon of business. I'm not just, sitting back, you know, taking a commission off other people's services. I am now the sales and marketing god, right? Because where most marketing firms mess up is it's cute. It's cute. It's warm and fuzzy and it's pretty and polished and professional and oh, that's cold. Yeah, sharp. But is it generating leads, right? If it's not generating leads, is it building community? No. Then this third finger should be standing alone. But I'm a gentleman and I know that there are ladies watching, so I won't do that, But this third finger right here should be standing alone because if you're investing your hard earned revenue into activities that aren't helping you to make more revenue, short term or long term, you're wasting money. Stop. Just like I had to stop. Just like I had to stop riding the roller coaster of being great at what I do, but either super busy or on the beach, as we say in consulting. No more beaches. And I can't foresee being on the beach again. It's very successful so far. Pardon my slurp, but I love good coffee. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to stop into your life and say hi and let you know that the point of me talking to you right now is the journey. Staying on the journey, falling and getting up, and continuing to move forward. Being humble enough and strong enough to say, there's something I'm doing wrong. I'm not truly putting myself in the shoes of the people who I help, right? Because if they have to admit or accept some level of humility in order to onboard me, then there are going to be fewer clients. And that's actually good because I don't want jerks and douchebags, but I don't want to be off putting to people who are well programmed by our modern society to think me, 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 me. I'm great at everything. I just haven't made my first $1 billion yet. You're not great at everything, and you're not going to be, and that's okay. But it's really hard to sell anything if you're pointing out what people aren't, right? So sales and marketing was the big pivot. Changed my business life. Really, the roller coaster is like being dismantled as we speak. And I got a lot of shit to do. So look, richlastergrowexpand.com. If growing your business, if lead gen, if a strategy that's actually going to make you effective, right? Effective at what? Effective at making more money. Effective. That's what business is about. You want to take that money and you want to take and give 20% to the Girl Scouts, please. Just send me a pack of lemonade cookies. I love Girl Scout lemonade cookies. But listen, you can make major change. What we need more of are scalable businesses. We're in a really bad position as a country because of so much divisiveness and so much us versus them internally. We're not realizing that we are about to miss the boat globally. It's a global economy. Stronger businesses, more jobs, that's more tax revenue for better schools. That's the change we need. I'm just here to help make it happen. Any questions, hit us up on Twitter, always on Twitter for some reason, or at least it's always on or the app is open. Reach out. I'm here to help. Rich Laster, growexpand.com.